Hello guys, I am live in the group, just making sure my voice and my sound and everything is working fine. Just coming here to do a quick reminder. So before I go ahead, let me make sure people join. People can see me. Uh, just to make sure that everybody's here. Anybody here? Okay, perfect. I see people joining. Just want to make sure that you can hear the voice. Right, takes a minute or two. Please let me know if you can't. Everything okay? Lucian Mamaliga. Okay, Lucian. Actually, I know I have to get back to you on the ambassador level that you reached, which is the gold level. So definitely, this is something we will make an announcement for it, and I make sure that everything that's listed there and more comes your way. Good, good. Anybody else here, guys? Anyone else? Let's make this happen. Okay. Okay, excellent, 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 excellent. Right? So, I just wanted to make sure that there is a reminder for everyone that the lifetime deal is for both Pabbly and Web Signals, not Hoku. Hoku will be there for a while too. And the Web Signal deal and the Pabbly deal will both lose the discount coupon today, midnight, I think Eastern Standard Time. I'll try to confirm them. But maybe they'll extend it for another 3 hours, maybe for those West Coast people. I'm not sure. But all I know that they're ending by midnight Eastern Standard Time, which is my time here. So right now it's about 4:57 p.m. here, and the deals are ending around midnight, right? Which is about 7 hours from now. So about 7 hours from now. So if you didn't take advantage of both Publi, billing and Publi, I can show you guys some quick ideas here and there. But again, we're gonna take a break, a little bit of a break from launching deals, so that we can help people implement whatever they bought first. So that's my goal. I'm making a course for every single deal we are actually bringing, and those courses are actually practical. I'm gonna get the help of some of the people who know this field, putting something together really nice and serious. I can tell you right now, I'm here and working. Funny enough, working on a small project, and you'll be surprised. A small project, and it's local marketing stuff, right? A small project that involves a package of a website. I have a website, and then I have a small video to make for the website. So I'm gonna do, like, I'm using images and voice over from Fiverr, or even I don't know. I haven't still decided what to use, but I gotta put this together. And the project was about $4,085, and there is a reason for it, because I used a form builder with calculations inside, and so the client just kept selecting how many pages do you want. This number of pages. Will the website be mobile optimized? Yes or no? Yes. So as they kept going, the system gave them automatic calculation in the end for $4,085, and they negotiated a little bit hard, and we settled for $3,500. And to be honest, this is a job that uh, will not take more than a day. Okay, when I say more than a day, it depends on the website, and because they really don't care about the fanciness or that. It's just a template website, with images that relate to what they're doing, and the write up. We're actually doing also the write up for them, so it's kind of like they're trying to push this out of their way. So you could definitely make money with these products and with these deals. And so by coming together and thinking about how we should approach, how we should reach out, how we do the cold outreach, how we find clients, these are some of the reasons why I love to take a break and pause on running deals. And by the way, I'm I'm gonna tell you this, that on Black Friday we sold, I can say that, and only on digital thing, and of course our affiliates are doing a lot of good job, and we sold over $500,000. It's crazy, right? And yeah, because the deals are good. We have Pabbly subscription, we have brand overflow, we have web signals. These are solid products. It's not some random, Hoku, all this, right? These are solid products, and between all of them now, I can tell you in 5 days there was over $500,000 in sales. I'm not gonna break down one by one, maybe down the road, but right now, because I'm just letting everybody run the developers do the sales, right? And they're updating me on the numbers every one day. They'll say today we sold this, right? Tomorrow we sold that. That's how we let them happen. And of course, some of them I have access to it directly and on the dashboard for the sales. Um, and so the dashboards also tell me the numbers. So when you put this together, in just 5 days, the sales were over $500,000. So now we can say practically that we sold over $1 million in the last 3 months. So that's good. That's good. Now we can put that on our resume. Now you can understand why I was trying to not build a website or do anything without proving a point. And I can say that 85%, no, I can say this, 75% of the money sold, of the money collected out of this, 75% goes, more than 75% on average goes to the developers. Okay, so it's the opposite in other places. Not 50%, not 40%, nothing. It's just they're getting over 75%. In fact, some of the deals are getting up to 80%. And the way this works is if the sales come mostly from us, the commission on whatever we charge a digital thing and what we charge on other channels, what the affiliates bring in together, it's negligible. It's 25% or less. So far, none of the deals have less than 75%. Some of them have 80%, right? Together, or paying after paying all the affiliates. So this is really good for all of us, right? It shows that how we can, if we come together, we can help the development community build something really awesome, and then it doesn't have to fail. And if it fails, it's because not of lack of money, but it's the developers' fault for whatever reason. They're raising enough money, they're raising a lot of money. And in fact, so far, of all the deals we launched, there's only one deal that's under $100,000. Every other deal was way over $100,000. You guys know some of the numbers. I've always been upfront about it. Out of the 6 deals we launched, one of the deals, of course, right now is still ongoing. We don't know when it ends, what it's going to be. That is only Hoku that's under $100,000. Every other deal that's running right now or that ran in the past was way over $100,000. So this is really good, and that's what we bring to the table. The developers making about 80%, 75 to 80% on average of the money raised, so that they can put this into the development. And again, we're taking this into another level. We're actually bringing all the developers that will work together, working with them on the MRR. So we'll have a special annual deals for digital thing members. So these special deals will not be published or available on any other website. It will only be exclusive to our community. See, now if you're not joining, if you didn't join, members, let me put this one. I think I did this before, but let me see if it's here. There is let me show you guys. If you haven't done, let me do this. Yeah, I can do this. So if you haven't joined members.digitalthink, you're gonna miss on a lot, because that's where cool stuff will be happening. And the reason is because Facebook is acting up, even my newest profile. So they deactivated both of my profiles. There's many investigation going on why this is happening, and if there's something that I did that we'll find out if it's my fault, I have no problem. I'm okay with that. Taking responsibility for your actions is part of life. But I know that there could be an insider job. I know that the Facebook outsources jobs now outside Canada. I mean, outside the US and Canada and these countries where the strictness of the law is different. And so people seem to have friends in places, works out. It could be that. And somebody told me, yeah, that's possible. That and they don't pay well to those people, right? So the corruption and the influence is possible. And if that happens, well, we'll find out. So there's an appeal process, and we're gonna have to find out exactly why they did what they did. They deactivated both of my profiles, and that happened within few days of each other, and both of them happened surprisingly. Uh, it wasn't accidental when it happened and why it happened. But if it was by mistake, they'll restore it. If not, I'll be back. Anyways, I'm live here. I'm not gonna stop being live in the groups and talking about everything. There's no way to stop someone because there's ways around it, right? And so what I was gonna say was, right now the deals end in the next few hours, 7 hours exactly. And if you haven't picked up, go ahead, pick up both the Pabbly deal, and the Web Signals deal, both of them. Uh, and the discount ends in few hours. And if that ends, then I know that, look, brand overflow, the discount ended, right? At least more than 20 people are messaging me every single day to tell me they miss the discount, they want the deal, and they want the 20% right now. Unfortunately, I can tell you this, we have a limited number of spots to sell. Once we hit that goal, digital thing does not have control over after. The agreement is, this is what we want to sell. These are the number of coupons we want to sell. These are the number of spots we want to sell. So there's this number for this. Like once we hit that goal of sales, they don't want to dilute the product. So what they'll do is the digital things special code dies. It's 20% done, and then they'll do the regular price, which will stay for another few more days. Could be a month, it could be weeks. It doesn't matter. After that, to be honest, most people are still buying, like today, yesterday, still buying. Then they didn't pay, they didn't save that 20%. 20% on a $1,000 plan is a lot of money, right? That's $200. And unfortunately, people miss that. We want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So if you guys miss that, um, now you know that in the next 7 hours, nobody can say you didn't warn me. And then I'll do notification in the members.digitalthing.io. The good news with this place is that when something is happening, if you are a member and you've downloaded the app, every time I send something, it automatically notifies everyone. It could be either by email or it could be by push notification on the app. So if you have the app, that's also where you can reach me. If you want to like talk to me anytime something happens, I can go ahead and answer, right? So if you have any questions, guys, I'm here to answer them, your questions. Um, but the deals are ending. Just wanted to make sure that everybody's aware that the deals are ending, and not ending necessarily, but the discounts ending. And these discounts, guys, some of the discounts, it takes a long time to get them, right? It takes a long time to fight for them. So let's take advantage, because I know, see, with Publi, the discount was just the most painful thing Neeraj had to do, and the prices was just not what he wanted. And but in the end, it works out because hopefully he makes money from volume sales. There's a lot of people buying Public Connect and then buying the combo. There's more people buying the Public Connect deal than the combo itself. But funny enough, the combo deal is making more money because the price are good, right? It's 1,500 a copy. So when 100 people bought that, it's just $150,000 automatically. And we're giving good payment arrangement. These are things you do not see in other platforms, in other places. You don't have to dish out $900 once, right? The prices are reasonable. Web Signals is such a good tool, and you still get three payments of $160 because we still apply the discount to even those people who are paying monthly, right? And during this time, the deal has matured. You know, the mentions have controls now, limits. The white label is ready. The you know, sources, you can specify what sources it's coming from. So many good things happen to that deal, and it's amazing. So guys, please take advantage. I know it's selling like crazy, crazy. Like I can tell you, in the last few hours, the sales were like, I don't know. Most people wait the last couple days or what, but it's been crazy. It's just like there's seconds between the sales, 1 second, 2 seconds. So you can imagine in every second, a sale is happening. So, um, and that's good. That shows that once these deals raise good money, you know the result. What happened when uh, on the first launch? I was involved in the first launch, the second launch, and the third launch of Publi. And every single time I was involved in the pricing from the beginning to the end. And I made changes and everything, all that stuff. I priced the first one. Because the only one that I didn't price was the beginning one, in which, and when they launched, they had $2,000, no, 2,000 tasks for one code, and you just had to stack. So um, if you had 10 codes, you would have gotten actually 20,000 tasks compared to 55,000 tasks today. Um, that's because we had to negotiate hard with Neeraj and make him understand, man, you got to do something. This is not how things work. And somehow, because of that money raised, right? Because of that money raised, today, Public is in a much better position than it was. So much tutorials, more team members, crazy development, adding features one after the other. Now, I know a few people who are complaining here and there. If you have questions, guys, go ahead, ask. And I know a few people are complaining, like somebody will say, oh, I'm trying to buy this deal, but they didn't integrate with digital downloads, or easy digital downloads, EDD. The problem sometimes is not because Public doesn't want to integrate, but because the other party doesn't want to listen, and they don't care. They don't have webhooks that are open to the public. For example, they may have something for Zapier. Zapier, people will have something for Zapier, but they don't have anything that's open. So you know what happens? They basically say, look, we have something developed for Zapier, but we don't want to talk to you. We don't have time for you now. But if there's enough demand, enough members, enough people, right, who can come together and say, we really want you guys to open up the API. We want you to, give us, webhook options. Then, yes, right? So these are things that you can, yeah. So once the pressure builds up, like the more people we have, the better. Yeah, and then with time, people are listening. Now you see everywhere you go. Do you integrate with? Do you have webhooks? Do you have this? Can you integrate with probably every single product that is launched? I hear this happening, and they're like, "Oh, we'll look into this." Now the pressure's on. That's because we are reaching so many people through these LTDs, and I have seen, yeah, some people say, "Okay, I want to launch, but I have to." Yeah, and again, all our deals, Web Signals integrates with Pabbly. Hoko integrates with Pabbly. Pabbly integrates with Pabbly itself. I'm talking about the subscription side of it, and then any other deal is, yeah. So for brand overflow, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But if there's a need for it, definitely they'll do that. So here is the question. Somebody's sending. Okay, Vandana. Okay, good to see you, Vandana. Yeah, my Facebook account is nuked, so I'm trying to come back. But definitely, can he add export to basic plan? I'm from Toronto. Okay, God, good to see you. Good to see you. I know who you are. The exports. Okay, is that which deal are we talking about? Could you tell me which deal you're talking about? Export to basic. Is that for web signals? If you're asking about web signals, let me know. Or are you talking about Hoku? Because Hoku, I think all the features are across the board. Let me see for web signals. It could be because of, he's asking. I mean, let me share my. Oh yes, okay. Let me check what he has. Web signals. Okay, that's a good question. I'm going to check the deal. Yeah, this deal was okay. So there is data export, shareable reports. Are you saying you should have data export for the okay web signals? Can you add export to basic plan? I'm from Toronto. $59. Professional has a 90. 300,000 mentions. 3 team members, clients. Data export, shareable reports, and then white label reporting. Then I think this is their so the way the individual professional startup agents plans are built, they're all mapped to their regular monthly plans. And so when I negotiated had with this, the idea was not to be different from uh, what the other launch like the other deals did, but data export, shareable reports. Let me see. Let me see if that's actually. Let me talk to him and see, but I don't know. It's too late now. It's too late. It's a little bit late. But let's see after the launch ends, maybe I'll have a meeting with him because there's only 7 hours left. Time in India right now is they're sleeping for sure, right? And so I can't talk to him about that. But I'll try my best. You should have told me this in the last few months. Well, few weeks. We had 3 weeks here to deal with it. So one team member, I see 3 members. So the data export and shareable reports. Well, if it doesn't cost money, definitely we can talk about it. If anything, they say it costs them money, then it will be a little bit hard because, to be honest, we're getting 20% of that, and $59 will get you about $47. If it will cost them permanent amount of money every single month for $47, I don't think they'll let me do that. But let's see. Let's see. Data export for basic plan and add all features to basic plan because we already have audio and brand mentions. Well, to be honest, if you have that, then why are you buying the basic plan? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I wouldn't honestly. If you have that and you are only interested in just basic, I would say don't buy it. Why? Unless you want something extra like additional mentions, like you're running out of that for Wario or running out of that for the other deals, and then I wouldn't buy basic. My reason for getting this deal wasn't to get the individual, the professional. These are people who still need them, but my goal here was the agency because the agency has its white label domain, white label reporting, shareable data, 50 sub accounts, 75,000 stored mentions per keyword, every single keyword. So I'm going to actually share my screen. Let me show you. Let's go here. Yeah. You can see. Yeah. So the mention, see, the basic is if you don't have any of those deals that you mentioned, including audio, including brand mentions, this is what this was for. And they are exactly the same deal. Actually, better, more keywords. There were only 15 keywords, if you remember. They had less keywords. We have more. We doubled here. And of course, definitely all these other packages have more. But my main reason for getting this deal was the agency. And because a lot of you guys wanted to offer this as a service to their clients. And so what I did is $600 with a 20% discount. You get $480. And when you get $480, you can actually divide this by 3 months. Each month is about $160. And so you get 500 keywords, which is about 10 keywords per client, which is actually really good because not all clients will need 10 keywords. Some clients just need only, like 4 or 5 keywords. Another one may need 20. So you balance between that. And so that's good. Then they have a lot of restrictions on what kind of, like timeline. You just want the most recent ones. So with the split pay, with the white label, like you have your own C name, like your own domain, your own emails and everything, like white labeled. And you can upgrade to 2x, 3x, 4x, up to 4x agency, which is about 2,000 keywords. You could literally grow a real business out of this, guys. You could do that. And that's why I got this deal. Honestly, my focus was not, I had to get him to do this. And you tell me, go around anywhere on this planet where a tool like this that does mentions will give you custom domain, will give you your own, like, clients, up to 200 clients with 4x, right? Your own, and it's only one-time payment. You're not going to get that anywhere out there. And the reason why this is good now as a deal is because we negotiate really, really hard for deals. And that's my goal. My goal was to get this to everyone, right? Now, people will still want to go here. I wasn't paying attention. If you have a worry, if you have brand mentions and you're worried only about limits and all that stuff, to be honest, that's good enough for now. $47 to make them do all the other things, it will be really, really hard because you're only paying $47 and you're getting way better deal than Warrior or brand mentions, because these guys have better like structure in terms of everything here. Other than like what they have is, it's not about only the limits. It's about let me show you here. What is it? Let me see. Okay, it's about a lot of things. Look, these guys have podcasts only. Like I can just look at podcast. Who's talking about who? Let me just see if there's any podcast on that. See, anybody talking about podcast in about private schools, and then I can click on it and I can see this information. So it's kind of like a little bit different than any other tool that we had. They don't have TV or radio, right? So take out the podcast site, right? So nothing on TV, right? But I can have only LinkedIn mentions. So I can just choose to track everything from LinkedIn only. You don't get these things with the other deals, right? And so this is why we are definitely here. And this deal is different from the other deals that came. And I can limit, like, since when was this mentioned, how often it was mentioned. Like, I only want the last 7 days if I want to do it, editing and all that stuff. This is, this is why this deal is here. So $59 to put them back in that position will be a little bit hard, but I'll see. I'll still talk to them and see if that's possible. But remember, when I did my negotiations, we sign a document with them. We agree with them. We make sure that that's also part of the deal, right? And this is already signed. So to try to negotiate, it'll be a little bit tough. I'll be honest with you up front, but never say never, right? Never say never. I'll just give that suggestion and say, somebody said that. Do you think you can add that? Will it cost you extra money? If you know it's free, why not just get extra support and love and add these two features to this part, right? I'm not 100% sure it's not going to do white label reporting for everything. And that I can tell you. Then there'll be the white label domain will not come into any of these plans. I can tell you that as well, because it makes no sense actually. And then the upgrades were only for agencies because they're a little bit more serious about it. By the way, everybody that's buying the deal, we sold over $100,000 already. And everybody buying the deal is going here because it makes sense. It makes sense. Why not get a piece of one of the most demanded services right now? Because tracking your own brand and your competition, and knowing about things like this morning, somebody made a post in the group saying that he tried to buy this agency and his credit card got declined, and somehow they realized somebody used the credit card to steal from him up to $21,000. And he said he wouldn't have noticed. I think he's a multi-millionaire. The guys, in these groups we have people who are richer than richer than Donald Trump, I guess. So yeah, very very big, guys in here. So somebody actually, that was really good benefit for him. He knew exactly what happened. So this is the deal that's selling a lot, and I would encourage, if you want to make, collect tools, just collecting them, then you can go for the basic, the professional, whatever. But if you want to make money with this tool, I would say do an agency right now. Even if you don't have the money, you can split it into 3 and take that, and guess what? Try to sell it within a month. Try to sell this as a service within a month. Make the money back from it and upgrade to Agency 4X and start getting MRR from these clients. To be honest, there's lots of politicians in this world, lots of celebrities, lots of influencers. Every single place you go, there's a lot of influencers. They need to know and hear what people are saying about them on the internet. They need to be, timely, fast. They need to get, the reports. They need to know this information. And why not even waste time? Why not give them username, password on your own platform, branded for you? And then they can get logins. Yeah, they can get logins. And guess what? They don't even you don't even have to do anything. Let them get login. Let them see it for themselves. Isn't that amazing? And you can charge annual fee or monthly fee or LTD. It's up to you. It's up to you. I wouldn't sell it for monthly. What I do is I'll come to like say if I had a Warrior white label, okay? This is what I'll do. I'll show you from here. Warrior is here, and what I'll do is look. I'll come to a Warrior. If I had their white label, I'll say, look, what the tool that you're using is a Warrior, and this is the company that's powering our system. And topics here means keywords. So 3 topics, 3 keywords, and 30,000 new mentions is $49 a month. So that looks very interesting. All they can do is 3 keywords. So now helps me push them here. And I'm going to show them only this, okay, by the way. So I'm going to say, look, $149, I'll give you 15 keywords. Now, on average, from the 50, yeah, trust me, if I tell them, look, I'll give you 10 keywords, but instead of 150, which is corresponding to 15 keywords, which is basically, if you look at the price, 15, it's 15 times 10. It's $10 per keyword. So 15 times 10 is $150. I'm giving them 10 keywords, right? And 10 keywords will give them around $100 per month. And that's how you sell. You say, look, I'll give you this $100. You save $50. Because if you go from this, even if you go to 5 keywords, you're here. You can't escape this. So they need more than 5 keywords. Then definitely this is where you want to put. So definitely sell $100 a month. And if I get 50 clients for $100 a month, that's $5,000. The question is, it's not that easy to sell. And by the way, I want you, whoever was saying the data export, the shareable reports are not on the starter package of Warrior. So I can see why they're doing that. And yes, so definitely the data export on the shareable reports are on the pro plan. So definitely they are right on that. I think, yeah, that makes sense, because this is also in line with the stuff that we have. So that makes sense. So again, they don't have that. So you're giving them this deal, and there's no limits on what you have. If you get agency, you get all the features of the agency, and that's important, right? And you can see this, it's all good. So all their mentions, everything, 3 members. Yeah, this is making sense now, that why they did what they did. So guys, yeah, the pro version is very good point to use as reference in order to sell your services. Okay, and I hope that people understand that this is very, very, very expensive software. 50 keywords here. Remember, they have 500 keywords. It's $500 a month. So if you go to bigger players, definitely, this is crazy. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah. Yes. Is there a discount on the other plan or only on agency? No. It's all the plans right now, 20% discount. Even the $59 has, if you use the digital thing coupon, it's 20% coupon code. You will get 20% off. It comes to about $47. Any of the deals right now, it's $47. I mean, 20% off. What am I talking about? 20% off. So a warrior doesn't have data export for the basic plan. So I double checked that. That makes sense why they're offering this, because they have to change their whole infrastructure and their whole pricing. So I think that would be a bit of a hard push. To be honest, if you're getting this deal and you already have, what is the coupon code? Oh, digital think in caps. The coupon code is, let me put it here for you. I'm gonna put it for you here. Okay, let's put it there. Big enough for you to see, right? There, it's in caps. Make sure that you apply it. Yeah, you apply the coupon. Funny enough is that we're getting a lot of sales without this coupon now, even for now, because people are like picking up this on the internet somehow, and they don't get that digital thing coupon. So it's good that you're here, because a lot of people don't know these discounts, right? And being here helps. And joining the membership group, that's even gonna help, because I'm about to bring exclusive deals only to that group, not Facebook. I'm very upset with Facebook. Yeah, Facebook becomes a tool for oppression right now. Time to rise up and do something about it. And so yeah, definitely you can use the coupon code Digital Think, and it's gonna help you. 20% saving. I'm just telling everyone to take advantage, and I'm telling everyone to make sure that the prices are now cheaper. You're getting a discount 20% on a plan of $600. That's $120 saving, guys. Why do you want to wait another few hours to come to me and say, hey, can I do something about can you talk to the developer to get me the 20% off discount? I cannot do that, because we have an agreement with them. When the deadline hits, it hits. I can't stop it. And it's not that they want to be difficult or anything. It's just that we have an arrangement in place, right? We give enough time to everyone to grab the deal at the discount, and then they it goes. And funny enough, people still will continue to buy even after the discount, and they're paying so much for it. And for the developer, sometimes they come back to me and say, whoa, I was losing a lot of money with that 20% discount. Look at how much money I made today when the discount expired. And so that's what's happening at Brand Overflow right now, because they're paying the $999 plan was $800. And after 5 people buy now, he's making about extra $1,000 extra $1,000. So the discount coupon kind of, the developers don't like it. And the way I do is, so here's how it works. We negotiate the price. We work on the pricing. Everything goes good, and they don't know this. And then I tell them, look, now that we have this price, my members depend on me, and they want me to get them a good deal. So, and we have a culture. The culture is that we come with a coupon code that's going to be used by most of them. And I will do with a specific date, up to this day, up to that date, or up to a specific sale. Some of the coupons can disappear immediately because they hit the sales target faster. So after this, then we remove the coupon. And that's part of the agreement. So they only say yes because they want to hit that goal, right? After that, it's out. So if you haven't grabbed any questions, any other questions, those are good questions, Vandana. And you have your coupon code. At least now we saved you some money. Yeah, that's good. Any other question? Any other questions? I see people are coming here. and I just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware of the deal is ending. Pabbly is ending its discount program tonight midnight. Same with Web Signals. After that, we're gonna take break from deals. Any deal that's here will be extended for a while without the discount coupon. Just let it be there for some time. For the month of December, nothing new coming. Um, January, probably late January, we'll have something coming. But again, we're doing a lot of testing for new softwares right now, and we're gonna be back with some cool stuff. But this time around, I hit my goal. My goal was to sell $1 million in sales in 3 months time, which we did. We already achieved that goal of $1 million sold. What that means is that now I can relax, no rush, and we will be very, very, very selective. If you want to come to Digital Think for a deal, you got to be really, really, really good. I already told you that the deals we brought were good, and I mean, every deal that we brought, you can correct me if I'm wrong, were above standard. It's not the average. They're like good deals. Web Signals, amazing. It started to be like small, and then it grew right here within that while we're here, and it just shows the power of the team, the developers, how they code everything. And then probably 6 months ago was nothing. Today, multi-million-dollar business. Sales are gonna be probably more than almost $1 million, honestly, in sales in the last 6 months. So now that that's done, all you want to see is let everybody play around with these, underperforming, unnecessary deals running around, being thrown into our face every minute, everywhere you go. I'm okay with that, but our next deal has to be really, really good, and the bar is being raised as we go. There'll be a website for Digital Thing, and I'm very happy that it's being built really good. Whoever designed that, the design looks good and everything looks good. Hopefully, it's going to be out very soon, and we'll kick 2021. Let's see how it's going to be. 2021, we go, and it's not going to be like bringing one deal after the other. It's just that we have to get quality deals. That's the plan. Very, very good quality deals, and yeah, there's a vetting process. And this morning, even some of our developers who brought deals here, one of them reached out to me and said he would like to run a deal in December. And I said, no, now we need 2 months at least to finish the process. Why? Submit your deal. We take it from you. We look at it. If we find it's something that's needed, that solves a unique pain point that most people will need, then we'll say, let's do the review. Send us the logins. Let's see the UI, the UX, everything, the design, the structure. And then from there, we go to the next level, reviewing. Reviewing is done by 10 people. And those 10 people each is given a set of criteria to, take a look at the tool, and even go to other levels. I'm not going to talk about it. This is top secret level stuff. But those 10 people now will come back with their feedback, right? And then we go through it. If we feel that it's terrible, deal dies there. We'll say, thank you guys for your time. We did the testing. We do not feel that your tool is fit for Digital Thing. And then we move on. But then if it is good, we move to the next step. All the recommendations from the reviewing people need to be implemented. If they are not implemented, and if we decide to launch the deal, we want a guarantee that all the recommendations will be live within the deal time. So if it goes beyond that, then it's useless. We're not going to do that. So then if we get that commitment, then we go. Which is why you saw Web Signals throw every single day a new video, every single day a new feature. Why? Because they're missing so many features, and we say, look, these are the features we want. Either we have to wait to launch, or you gotta implement them during the deal. And he said, yeah, I'll do that. I don't have time to wait. I want to take advantage of the Black Friday, a bit early, and I want to sell, and I want to improve. Okay, we say, let's do it. And definitely, of course, the guy has a history of having good deals in the past. He brought RankWatch. The guys, I don't know if you guys know, RankWatch is run by Vaibhav Kakar, who is also the founder of Websignals. So RankWatch sold on AppSumo. It's a solid product, few years back, and it's still very, very solid. People use it all the time. People don't talk about it because when they came, they had a lot of restrictions. Like the deal was not the best deal, and so not many people bought during that time. But those who bought it, they're very happy with it. They're using it. So yeah, this is how we work. It's going to be crazy. We already have office space, right? Specific only for digital thing. I have several offices, but this is only for digital thing. And there'll be now a team of 5 people joining digital thing in the next 60 days. So slowly onboarding them and creating that massive explosion in 2021. So Facebook can disconnect, do whatever they want, but definitely there's always ways to find me back here. But again, we're building the digital thing space. So if you haven't joined, you're gonna love it. Just join it, see it for yourself, download the app, and you will find a lot of important things. It's very, very nice. We're creating all the courses for every single deal that we bring. We'll create courses which will teach you how to market these products, how to sell them, because it's all about selling, guys. It's not about developing. It's not about doing this. It's all about, can you sell anything? And when you sell, right now, what we sell is through groups, sharing the deal, word of mouth. But when we will come back next year, it will be a lot of advertisements, reaching out, recruiting more and more customers, turning JVZoo people into LTD people. That's what we do. Turn everyone on JVZoo into LTD. That's gonna be a really good trick. So yeah, this is what this is all about, guys. Right? If you have no questions, I'm gonna zoom out. But thank you so much for joining. It's coming to almost 6 hours and 15 minutes left on the deal. If you haven't grab it, and have a good night for now. Have a good day. Have a good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you.